When a man is very attracted to you, his actions change in ways he might not notice. These are not the usual flirting methods or clear signs of interest. They are small psychological actions that show how much he likes you. In this video, we will explore 7 lesser-known tricks that men use without thinking when they are really in love. By understanding these hidden strategies, you'll gain unprecedented insight into male attraction, allowing you to distinguish between casual interest and genuine infatuation. Whether you're single, dating, or in a relationship, this knowledge will transform how you interpret male behavior and navigate romantic interactions. Before we look into the specific tricks, it's essential to understand the psychological state of a man who's crazy about you. It's not a crush, not a physical attraction for short periods. When a man falls in love, a lot of changes occur in the brain. According to biological anthropologist Dr. Helen Fisher, romantic love turns on the reward system in the brain, filling it with dopamine and norepinephrine. This cocktail of chemicals can make one pay attention, feel very happy, and even think obsessively about the person he loves. When a man is highly infatuated, his cortisol levels, which are related to stress, become high, but his serotonin levels go down. The change in these chemicals may make him act somewhat irrationally and develop a fierce desire to win your heart. Considering this, let's examine the 7 psychological tricks men unknowingly adopt when they fall head over heels for someone. Number 1. Lifestyle mirroring. When a man is crazy about you, he may start unconsciously mirroring aspects of your lifestyle. Even if they are far from his usual habits, he will begin adopting elements of your lifestyle, values, and interests in a more profound way than simply mimicking gestures or speech patterns. For example, if he is really concerned about the environment, he may suddenly become very interested in recycling or even sustainable living. Similarly, if you have an interest in a particular type of music or art, he may get really interested in it, even if he never liked it before. This behavior comes from a psychological idea called implicit egotism, which means people are drawn to things and people that look like them. By matching his lifestyle with yours, he's unknowingly trying to make himself more attractive and compatible to you. Number 2. Increased empathy. When a man really likes you, his understanding and care for you may become much stronger. This is not just a good listener or being supportive during bad times. Instead, he may almost intuitively sense your moods and emotions, often before you have explicitly expressed them. This heightened empathy is a result of the mirror neuron system in the brain. When we are intently focused on someone, our brain becomes more attuned to their emotional cues. According to the Journal of Social Cognitive and Affective Neuroscience, researchers have discovered that if their loved ones feel pain, the brains respond as though they are actually experiencing the same pain. Such strong empathy can express in multiple ways. He may sense you have had a terrible day at work, even when you did not say so. He may be able to anticipate your needs, providing comfort or help before you have even asked for it. He may also become more sensitive to your emotional states, becoming elated when you are happy or distressed when you are upset. Number 3. Strategic self-improvement. When a man is totally in love with you, he may take on a strategic self-improvement path. It's not about changing who he really is, but rather to make parts of himself better that he thinks will make him more attractive or a better match for you. This thinking is a part of evolutionary psychology. Historically, men who could change and get better at certain skills had a better chance of getting and keeping a partner. Today, it means focusing on self-improvement efforts. For instance, if he is an avid bookworm, he may read more intently, not only to impress you, but also to be able to have more in-depth conversations about books. If you are a fitness freak, He may start a new routine or join the sport you like. Number 4. Subtle territory marking. When a man is highly attracted to you, he may engage in subtle forms of territory marking. This is not an aggressive or possessive behavior, but rather making very minor, oftentimes overlooked, connections between him and you. In social settings, this behavior comes from our evolutionary psychology and the natural wish to attract potential partners. However, in today's world, it shows up in much more subtle and acceptable ways. For instance, he can use casual conversations on group-related topics or inside jokes with you to make everyone believe that there is an element of connection between both of you. He will often stand close to you when at social events or find reasons to lightly touch you, such as a light arm touch while talking. Another thing that might show his interest in you is how he is active on social media. He may often engage with your posts, often one of the first to like or comment. He may also post more on social media when he thinks you'll see it, lightly keeping himself present in your online world. This behavior shows that he's interested to you and others without being overly possessive. It is a way of saying, "We have a special connection," without actually saying it. Number 5. Selective vulnerability. When a man is really interested in you, he can show selective vulnerability. He will pick the right moments to share deeper, more personal parts of himself with you, building an intimate bond without giving you too much emotional weight. This behavior is based on the idea that people share things with each other in return. Studies have proven that gradual mutual self-disclosure is what builds intimacy in relationships. He's inviting a deeper connection by selectively sharing vulnerable information while also testing your receptivity. For example, he might share about a childhood insecurity or personal struggle he has overcome. He might share his deeper fears or aspirations, things he does not usually discuss with people. These revelations are usually timed to be perfect. Perhaps it's when the moment is quiet or meaningful. This selective vulnerability has several purposes. It manifests trust, allowing him to open up his world to you. It is exclusive. You are receiving access to parts of him that others do not. This also opens up the ability to exhibit depth and complexity beyond his usual persona. Number 6. Humor at an expansive scale. When a man truly likes you, he will most likely alter his sense of humor to suit what you enjoy. This is not only that he tells more jokes or tries harder to make you laugh, this means he subtly changes the way he uses humor to suit what he thinks you like. This is due to the fact that shared humor plays such an important role in attraction and bonding. According to a study published in the Journal of Evolutionary Psychology, sense of humor was regarded as one of the top qualities a potential partner might have. Further, it has been proven that people who share the same type of humor are more inclined to feel closer and attract each other. In actual life, this wide type of humor may come out differently. If he feels that you like wordplay, he may use more puns when he talks. If you like dry humor, he may change his jokes to be more quiet and serious. He might also pay more attention to how you react, quickly understanding what makes you really laugh and what doesn't work. This is not about his changing his basic sense of humor, but rather about expanding his repertoire to include things that resonate with you. It's a way to create a shared language of jokes and references that strengthens the connection. Number 7. Attention optimization. When a man is completely fascinated by you, he does what can be called attention optimization. This means paying close attention to how much he focuses on you to make it more effective and valuable. This way of acting is based on psychology ideas like intermittent reinforcement and the scarcity effect. Research has found that changing rewards can be stronger at encouraging behavior than steady ones. In terms of attraction, This means giving just the right amount of attention to keep you interested and involved. In practice, attention optimization may mean periods of strong, focused attention, followed by shorter periods with less contact. For example, he might plan a fantastic, thoughtful date in which you will have his undivided attention, and then spend the next day or two with little contact. It's not playing games. It's about ensuring that the attention he gives you feels special and valuable. He might also be better at paying attention by focusing on quality rather than quantity. Instead of having shallow conversations and experiences, he'd rather have meaningful ones. When he is with you, he pays full attention, listening and engaging actively. This helps ensure that the attention he gives you does not become regular or ignored. This is going to help him show you his best side, instead of having weak talks since he is tired or diverted. If you have reached this far, let's hear what you think of it in the comments section. To find out even more interesting things, watch the video suggested on the screen right now. Thank you for watching.